Small Business Development Minister Stella Ndabeni-Abrahams has expressed confidence that the 500 million rand Spaza Shop Support Fund will actually help strengthen the broader food supply chain by connecting local manufacturers and promoting local production. She was speaking at the official launch of the highly anticipated R500 million fund in Mofolo in Soweto, and our reporter Diabosito was there and filed the following report for us.
We're here at A2 Mall in Soweto. The Department of Trade, Industry and Competition, jointly with the Department of Small Business Development, they hosted a launch of the Spaza Shop Fund of R500 million, which is 500 million rand. And the event was very well attended, so much so that even other people had to be turned away because of space concerns. And this tells you that there is a lot of knowledge or hunger for knowledge and a lot of hunger for people to start and develop their businesses. Well, many of them are not necessarily Spaza Shop owners, but some are, and others will find that they may have had Spaza shops a long time ago, maybe in the 80s and the 90s, and with the influx of foreign-owned Spaza shops, you find that sometimes, their business dissipated that way. But in this case, we do have a Spaza shop owner, Metsitso Mageta. She's going to tell us about her journey, about her confidence in this fund, and whether it will help her to grow her business. Mageta, thank you so much for joining us on SABC News. Let me ask you to introduce yourself and tell me about your Spaza shop.
Hello everyone, I'm Tsitso Mageta from Deep Cliff Extension. I've been running a Spaza shop since from 2021. It's called Tito's Place.
Did you expect so many people to turn up here along with you? I know that others, they were also turned away.
Yes, I did.
Why is that?
I think everybody is eager, is hungry for survival. Everybody wants to survive. Everybody wants to have the food on the table for their family. Everybody wants to put something on the table for their families.
Yeah. You started your Spaza shop around 2021, if I remember correctly, and that is a time where most of the locally owned Spaza shops were actually dying out. You were quite, bold in saying, "I want to start." What motivated you?
Hunger. What motivated me is survival. I sat down and asked myself, how am I going to survive? Because I'm no longer working, I'm no longer productive. At least if I put food on the table every day, a Spaza shop will be an answer to that.
You've also created employment for your own son, who works with you. How's that for you?
How
is that for you?
I feel satisfied because I'm on the journey to empower him, to train him, so that in future he can stand in his own.
Yeah. Mageta, I'd like us to talk about the fund itself. You are an exceptional candidate for this fund in that you are South African, you meet all the requirements. Where do you think you're going to begin, or where do you think the biggest need for your business is? Is it stock? Is it infrastructure? And what did you make of the application process?
I think the stock is the vital need for our small Spaza shops. Even infrastructure, to some extent, we need to put our businesses in a more acceptable standard. We need to upgrade the places where we live.
Yeah. When are you going to do that application? Is it tonight or tomorrow?
Tonight.
Mageta, thank you so much. We wish you the best of luck with your businesses. I've been speaking to Metsitso Mageta. She's a Spaza shop owner. The reason I tumble over my words over Stockfels, because some of the remarks that were made by the Small Business Development Minister Stella Ndabeni was that this is a time to use even facilities like Stockfels to be able to come up with funds that can fund Spaza shops around the townships, and how Stockfels can also help to develop the township economy. Just a few details of how this fund works. works. So there is a up to 40,000 rand grant, which means you don't need to pay it, that you can apply for, that you can buy stock with. And then there is another facility which is a blended finance, which means that it becomes a loan and a grant, but the loan is interest free. So which means that you still need to pay it back, but without interest. And another portion of it becomes a grant, and you can use that, you can apply to expand your business, maybe add extra shelves or whatever that you need to do. We were given a short demonstration of how an application would be done.